All right, good morning and welcome back. We're going to be talking about Chapter 18, which is based on voting integrity. So, the definition of electoral integrity is that electoral procedures meet agreed international conventions and global norms covering the full election cycle. So, from start to finish, from campaigning to voting to counting the votes to tallying the votes to handing out seats. It talks a little bit about how the different regions rate. I think this is pretty expected, right? Established democracies tend to score very well on this electoral integrity score, while regions like Africa and the Middle East tend to score much more poorly. The United States also tends to get pretty poor scores when it comes to electoral integrity. There are a couple reasons for this. One is because of the high rate of gerrymandering that occurs in the United States. So many seats are uncompetitive now because of sort of legislature gerrymandering, that this is causing knocks to our score. Another reason is because of ID requirements. Generally, conservative parties put in these requirements to try and I don't know, there's a couple reasons to try and drum up fear about electoral integrity, to try to reduce the number of sort of poor and minority votes. So that's yet another reason. And then difficulty of registration, and this is especially true in the South, of course, where Republicans want registration to be much more difficult, whereas if you move towards sort of the coasts, Oregon, Washington, New York, those kind of places, a lot of them have sort of same-day registration or automatic registration because they want as many people as possible voting, whereas in the South they generally do not want that. We also find some sort of correlates of electoral integrity, right? So we do find that a perception of a lack of electoral integrity tends to reduce voting turnout. This is especially consistent with black voters in the United States. We also find that perceptions of electoral integrity, when they're high, they tend to boost perceptions of the state, right? People feel more politically efficacious. They feel like their state's doing something for them. They're much more willing to vote. And then finally, perceptions of a lack of integrity tend to lead to an exit from normal voting, right? So electoral integrity can have a lot of influence on whether you vote or not. Pretty short one. That's it for me for Chapter 18. I'll see you in the next one in Chapter 19. Have a great day.